what inspired, because newsletters, obviously having a list, your own traffic that you quote unquote own, not social media that can disappear, but your own newsletter is a giant example of one of the most powerful marketing strategies and methods and platforms that you can utilize. So what inspired the rebrand for your newsletter?
Yeah, so it's always a balancing act, right? And you're trying to find the perfect fit. People say don't throw it at the wall and hope that it sticks. You need to throw it at the wall a couple times and see what sticks, double down, and then beta test and see the best route. So my newsletter actually used to be called Gratitude, and every Tuesday I basically gave a moment of gratitude and talked about someone, whether it's a client, a mentor, a podcast guest that has added massive value in my life. And people love Gratitude. I had shifted it to a monthly newsletter where instead of just one bite in one person, it was kind of like all the announcements. And a lot of people give the feedback, Ben, and let me just give a little bit of context here. All my most successful marketing endeavors come through third party. It's not Ben's great. Look at my products. I'm awesome. It's me highlighting other people. All my most popular social media posts are collaborations with other people. It's collaborating on content, whether that's a podcast, an infographic. Really simple example. Brilliant LinkedIn influencer put out a 40-page study on the LinkedIn algorithm. So I partnered with him to create 30 graphics on that study. And I was able to benefit from his massive audience. And he was able to benefit from my team's skill set to provide these graphics to his audience. And then his audience bleeds into mine. So all my best marketing endeavors have came from testimonials, referrals, third-party feedback, success stories. And that was the beauty of Gratitude. It's highlighting these incredible people and spreading goodwill. But then everyone tells you, Ben, you don't talk about yourself enough. I don't know anything about you. You're too humble. You're too giving. They don't say it that rude, but it's literally like you're being too humble. We want to hear your story. So then I start shift, tell my story a lot more. But then before you know it, the newsletters just look at all these amazing things Ben's doing. Look at how much of a badass Ben is. Look at how cool I am. And I still do it in a modest way, but I felt like I was just projecting, oh, look how cool I am. Look at all that I'm accomplishing. And I lost the humility of what actually allowed me to become successful. And that was collaborating and elevating other people. So I wanted to shift back to that, where it's still a once a month newsletter, but it's not about Ben. It's about the people in Ben's life, because I know that if I can uplift my network, it'll pay dividends long term. I know if I can help the people in my network and not worry about myself, it will pay dividends. And when I'm just blabbing, ads, I'm not an ads guy, but when you're just ads, me, this is what I do, people get really freaking just exhausted by it, and they get really turned off by it. So it really needed a shift. I didn't even like my newsletter myself anymore, and I'm really happy that I'm making that change.